I'm caring for my mother. She's, this fall, she's gonna be 97. I'm basically here on my own, so I don't have any family or it's just myself and my mother.
The Caregiver Support Project, our goal was to take those programs and services that we offer here in Edmonton and share them throughout the province of Alberta into all the communities.
It was just a natural partnership for the FCSS-AA to work with the caregivers. We acted as a bit of a conduit for the Caregivers Association to get their information out to the individual FCSS programs. That way, they can pull the community together and get the resources that are currently out there in place and add to them and help to activate the community to meet the needs of those oftentimes isolated caregivers that are out there in the rural communities.
So much slowing down so much now physically. She's needs care and she just cannot function obviously on her own. I mean, the challenges are that I have to be there basically all the time. I have people coming in from home care who assist me through the week for 4.5 hours a day, and that's great because I can go out and do my errands and shopping and what have you. A lot of times I just go downstairs and sleep.
Caregiving is not really something that you can practice for, that you can prepare yourself for. And so often caregivers are thrust into a caregiving role, and usually it's on the back of some crisis event or some emergency. They're starting this journey from a very stressful point.
I was thrown into action one day when my husband came home with a bloody head. As far as farm work goes, I used to work beside him and I was his right-hand man. And after the accident, half his body went stroke-like condition. So his left side was non-functioning for about 2 weeks. For the last 1.5 years, I've been a caregiver.
This is really stressful in the sense that you never really have any time. It seems you're always running out of time. I'm always being tired. By the end of the day, I'm just seem to be worn out, and I'm always worried about making a list of things to do and never get the damn list done. So if that causes stress too.
The Compass program helps the caregiver realize that in order to take the best care they can of their care recipient, they have to take care of themselves. The most common issue is stress and burnout.
Maybe one of the first times I've been in a forum where you can relate to other people that are, every situation is unique, but nevertheless there's something that draws us together, a common bond of caregiving.
The Navigator program is designed to educate those healthcare professionals throughout the province often they're recognizing the needs of their patient, but they aren't maybe familiar with what's happening to the caregiver, that spouse, that mother, the father, the daughter, the son.
One of the terms I learned from Navigator is caregiver burden. We feel guilty for feeling like caring for our loved one is a burden. But when we start to feel like that, then that's when we know that we do need to ask for help and do the self-care things. For me as a professional to understand it from people's personal experiences, the best part was just hearing people's stories and getting a lot more information about what resources are out there for caregivers.
There's a whole slew of supports that are listed in the Caregiver Navigator workbook. So there's pages and pages and pages of them. They deal with supports from help with banking, to help with personal equipment, to help with personal care services, to help with respite services.
I'm grateful that we've got these programs, and again, I'm a little concerned what's going to happen in the future, because I think these kind of programs are fantastic, and if we don't have the resources in the future to carry on, I'd be very, very concerned.
We've done so many good things in so many communities, and I'd really like the opportunity to go out and finish reaching all the communities in Alberta. I think all Albertans deserve that opportunity. Every caregiver needs support.